Very good. Well, thanks everyone for coming today. This is a very exciting time for us as we start the 2-year process of developing the Anchorage Centennial. And we've got two things that are happening almost concurrently, and we'll talk about both of them during the course of today's meeting. But first and foremost on Ship Creek, when I first came into office, one of my top priorities for economic development was to take another look at Ship Creek, which is, basically an undeveloped area along the Pacific Ocean. And very few cities in America do you find that kind of potential for a city that's 100 years old. And so one of the things that we did was we worked with our legislature. We got a legislative grant for Ship Creek improvements directly, which included new fishing platforms, new trails, bank stabilization, restrooms. But we were also able to use some of that funding to develop a new master plan for Ship Creek. And what we did is we took the part of the grant, we directed it towards the Anchorage Economic Development Corporation, who then put out an RFP for a firm to come forward with a new master plan that will guide the redevelopment of Ship Creek for the future. And we're pleased to announce that the internationally renowned architectural and engineering firm of KlingStubbins has been selected to do this work. And they're going to do it in conjunction with the local firm USKH, and also they'll be working with another firm called Boston Global Investors, who work in partnership with them and actually help bring development to an area. And with that, I'm going to introduce our representatives today. We have Michael Stevenson, we have Dan Douglas, and David Cole. And if you'd like to come to the microphone, or Michael, you'll be presenting for the group.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for having us, and first of all, I'd like to say that our team, KlingStubbins, BGI, and the others, we're delighted to be here. We're thrilled to have been selected to be part of this project and to take forward the Mayor's vision into design and implementation. We hope to bring our international and national experience and perspective to this project and create a plan that'll chart a course for the next step of evolution of Ship Creek from a tent city to a present industrial zone to a future 21st century waterfront. So we have also teamed with one of the premier international development organizations, Boston Global Investors, to make sure we have a plan that's not only visionary but can be implemented and is economically sustainable. We also have drawn upon very strong local resources, USKH, and also the local office of Jacobs, which is our parent organization, which is an international design and engineering firm, and they're right here in Anchorage as well. So we haven't started designing. We're here to meet people, meet the public, and hear their concerns and aspirations and thoughts about the future of Ship Creek. But we do have some initial thoughts about the opportunities that this may offer for Anchorage and for Alaska. As newcomers, the first impression we have is the spectacular setting with the Chugach Mountains and the Cook Inlet, and the impression of it feeling like the gateway to Alaska when you arrive here. And certainly we want to draw upon the unique culture and history of Alaska, and certainly including the Native Alaskan culture. It's clearly an area of Anchorage and Alaska that where transportation is very important, the Alaska Railroad, the port, the highway and road infrastructure. And we think as Anchorage evolves, the opportunities to link into more future transit options, it is a critical strategic location that it could become a transit hub. The access to outdoors and outdoor activities is a unique aspect. Just the opportunity to take a lunch break in downtown Anchorage and go down and do salmon fishing is something that is quite incredible from our perspective. And the two trails that terminate there, the Coastal Trail and the Ship Creek Trail, give that site access to the outdoors. It's also very unique for an urban environment. The proximity of downtown and the proximity of the historic Government Hill neighborhood present an opportunity to strengthen those connections between Ship Creek and those adjoining areas, but not only vehicular, but also pedestrian and bicycle and cross-country skiing and all those, bicycle and all those other modes. We think that's a wonderful opportunity. Overall, we could foresee a very dynamic, mixed-use, pedestrian-friendly environment in Ship Creek. The specific uses, we'll be doing market studies to help give us guidance about what makes the most sense to go there. But certainly, mixed use seems like something that makes a lot of sense, and an environment that would attract pedestrians. And tourism is a big part of Alaska, a big part of Anchorage. We'd like to see how that area could help make Anchorage more of a tourist destination and point of arrival, even more so than it presently is. Another opportunity, if we think about other waterfront cities around the world, often you think of an iconic image, of something very memorable, architectural, such as you might think of the Sydney Opera House or the Space Needle in Seattle. And we think that something could happen there that could create something that really catches the public's eye and really makes a very strong signature element for Anchorage. That could be another very positive contribution. So again, I want to say this week we're here to listen, to meet, and learn. We haven't started designing yet. We want to base any designs on really sound information, the best information we can get, and the views of the public and citizens of Anchorage, what they want to see happen in Ship Creek. We'll just mention that there are 3 public events tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. There's a poster that's out, and that will be also on the Muni website if you want to access that and find the locations and times. So thank you very much again, and we look forward to working with everybody in the coming weeks and months.
Any questions?
Can you explain some of the drawings that you guys have here?
These are samples of work from our firm and the firms on our team and Boston Global Investors, and we've been involved on those projects that are shown there in Korea and in the U.S. as well. So these are just samples. Some of these might be kind of small to see, but all this information will be posted on the Muni website as well, and that website will evolve as the project goes forward, so all the information will be public and accessible to everybody.
And Mayor, how much was the legislative grant?
The legislative grant was for $4 million, of which $600,000 is going towards this first effort. The rest of it went towards as I mentioned, the bank stabilization, fishing platforms, new restrooms, trailways down there at Ship Creek itself.
Any idea how much money the whole project is going to cost when it's done, or?
That's still evolving. Yeah, this is phase 1, and we're looking forward to the first results.
So $600,000 for phase 1 then?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
So Mayor, the Ship Creek development is not a new idea. It's been tabled or put out there in the past.
Yes.
What have you got in your bag of tricks that's going to make your development more successful than the past attempts?
Sure. Well, the last master plan for Ship Creek was done in 1991, so you're over 20 years old in terms of people visioning what could happen there. And I think one of the things that I guess lends more support to better success going forward is we're a more mature city, we're economically strong. There's just a great amount of attention being spent on the possibilities of Anchorage, Alaska. I think I announced last year, Bloomberg's Business Week, it said we're the 10th best city in America to live, work, and play. So I just think there's the opportunity, the enthusiasm, the excitement here, kind of like we haven't sensed in a long time. And I think that's the perfect time to take on a project like this.
So the time is right.
Time is right. Anyone else? Well, thank you very much. And I'll just repeat again, we want the community's involvement. It's very, very important that this be community-driven. And the 3 opportunities, the first one is going to be tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the Alaska Experience Grand Theater, 333 West 4th Avenue. Then Big Ideas Night will be at the Bridge Seafood Restaurant over Ship Creek. That'll be 5:30 to 7 p.m. as well. And then an open house at the Alaska Railroad Historic Depot from 4 to 7 p.m. on Thursday. So again, we want the public involvement and encourage everyone to come out and share their ideas. So, and thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, you guys. Look forward to working with the team. And again, thanks to AEDC, they're the ones coordinating the RFP and helping guide all this planning as well. So we do have a couple other items to touch on today. One of them is a change from what we've done in the past regarding free trash day. Because of the construction area at the transfer center, it will be closed this year on free trash days, which are April 27th and May 4th. So we're encouraging people to take their trash directly to the Anchorage landfill off Highland Road. And again, the transfer station will not be open on free trash days this year. There's, like I say, between construction and the new Alaska Industrial Hardware building that's gone in there, be extremely disruptive to have the several mile longs worth of traffic that has happened in the past. So again, more information, muni.org/SWS. They can get all the particulars. And then finally, we are pleased to announce that we have the official schedule for the USS Anchorage and the tours that will be available to the public. First of all, of course, we're very, very honored to have a ship named after our fair city, and it'll be the first time that a ship has ever been commissioned in Alaska, so very excited about that. The USS Anchorage is an amphibious landing craft. It will arrive at the port on Wednesday, May 1st at approximately 8 a.m. Public tours are available from May 1st to May 3rd, and virtual tours will be posted on the website as well for those who are unable to physically come see the ship. So there's lots of educational materials. People can go to USSAnchorageNavy.com for the educational materials. If they want to reserve tickets to the commissioning ceremony, it's USSAnchorageTickets@gmail.com. And again, we're looking forward to a great turnout from the public so they can actually come tour the ship, which is, again, very, very unique thing to have a ship named after your city. And to then actually have them come here to be commissioned as well is something that we're very, very excited about. And again, people can go online and get more information. So.
You know if there's pictures on that website too? Pictures of what's going to be.
Yes, and there will be attachment of the press release with several pictures available.
Very good. Any questions?
Clarification on free trash day, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
The landfill's going to be open, but it's not going to be free.
No, it'd be free for residential.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there actually is an option on free trash day to get rid of your trash for free.
Yes.
Take it to the landfill.
Take it to the landfill.
But not the transfer station.
Not the transfer station. Thank you so
Excellent.
much.
Got it.
And again, I mean, between these two events, the Ship Creek Master Planning Project and the USS Anchorage, this really helps us kick off the Anchorage Centennial, which again, we're 100 years old in 2015. There'll be 2 years worth of events, and these two are the kind of the kickoff, and both very, very significant events. So we're very, very pleased to be able to launch that effort with such high quality events.
I guess I'm supposed to ask something about, there was an explosion, the end of the Boston Marathon, and apparently there's 42 runners from Alaska there. Do you know if the city has any plans to do anything with that?
That's the first I've heard of it. Yeah.
Um,
Breaking news.
Multiple
Um,
casualties.
Okay.
Did this just happen?
Yeah, 3 confirmed dead, and it's just happened.
Just that,
Yeah.
Wow. Well, obviously, we'll need a lot more information before commenting. But, yeah. Anybody else? Last chance? Well, thank you all very much for coming out today. Appreciate it.